autobiography is about telling a story. And for the Range Rover, it is one that started way back in the mid-80s when this vehicle was first available in North America. From since then, it was known to be very luxurious, yet very capable of handling the off-roads. Now, it is 32 years later, and Land Rover as a brand has changed ownerships a few times since then. How well has it stand the test of time? Today we plan on finding out. So come with us as we take a look at the Range Rover. In 2013, the Range Rover Sport received its most recent update to become the stylish, athletic, comfortable vehicle that we have here today. This is truly a multi-talented vehicle, exceptional off-road abilities, uncompromising comfort, and trackable performance. It is an all-around, complete SUV. From the time you step into this vehicle, luxury shines through so beautifully. Now everywhere you touch soft materials. The steering wheel is so perfect in your hands. Paddle shifters mounted on both sides for sporty driving. In the center we have a cooler available in the autobiography. It is luxury throughout and capabilities to boot. You're able to adjust your suspensions to raise them or lower them according to what you would like. Customization is what this vehicle speaks of. There's so much of it. On the autobiography, you get the upgraded sound system from Meridian, pristine quality throughout the car. Panoramic sunroof available with a sunshade controlled by 2 buttons right here in the cabin. It is a car that everywhere you look, you can see the attention to detail that was put on this vehicle. Visibility all around is perfect. Now, even though it has a sloping roofline and a lower window, you can still see out of it very clear. We'll take a walk to the back to see how well it is back there. Now, one thing to remember when getting into the back, to pull your head down upon entering. Now, the sloping roofline makes it a little bit more of a challenge getting in for taller folks like myself. But once you're inside, it is very comfortable. Now, the seat is already set to my driving position, and there's a small amount of room for my knees, clearance beneath for my foot as well. Now, when it comes to the headroom, there's no problem whatsoever. There's so much space above my head. Now, even in the center, you can have for taking someone. The beauty is that it's a flat floor, allowing someone to place their foot there. Again, it won't be comfortable for too much of a trip, but you can still do it. The seats are well padded. Now, in the center, there's an armrest that you can pull down for more comfortable cruising, which this vehicle will be so good at. There's a storage in the center, just a very small one. Let's work our way to the back to see what kind of capacity we have for storage. Now, once you come around to the back, it's simply by just pressing the button to open up. Now, it is an electric liftgate that can be controlled from the driver's seat, or once you're back here, with just a press of the button to close it as well. This opens up a way to a humongous trunk. With the seats folded down, we're talking 1,761 liters of space. Now, that is more than you would need for anything that you would need to do. Now, once you've placed your luggage inside, the car is tinted, but you can also cover just to secure your belongings and keep them out of prying eye. The one thing that's immediately apparent when you get into this vehicle, simplicity reigns supreme. It is a truck that stands out from the rest, and even though we're in a truck that has 21-inch wheels, the air ride suspension on this vehicle absorbs the bumps so beautifully. The look is just immaculate. Now, here we are on the back roads, and of course this is a sport utility vehicle. It's competing with the likes of the Cayenne, the BMW X5, and the Mercedes GL. And this car is so competent. It is not a perfect road, but it does such a brilliant job, and you isolate it in the cabin. It is very quiet, and it's an exceptional vehicle. Now, this is impressive because we are in a 4,700 pound truck going around these corners, and yet it just feels so secure, so balanced. Something that shines through so well is this truck corners so flat. It feels so planted, and it inspires you to push. But of course, you have to bear in mind that you are driving a truck, taking this car through the corners, and I am so surprised that we're not leaning to one side because the center of gravity is so high in this vehicle. I am so impressed. Range Rover Sport, it's good. The Range Rover Sport autobiography. Is it good? It is simply brilliant. The ability to raise or lower your vehicle at a touch of a button. The way it handles the corners and still stays so flat. It's very sporty. The interior, everywhere you touch and feel, tells of luxury. The added touch of the cooler in the middle, again, just lifts the standard just a little bit. The Range Rover Sport. It is simply magnificent in every way, shape, and form. I love it.